Felix December Ween Interblops, long time no see. 'Tis the night before Christmas, but I'd like to start out today with a belated Thanksgiving message. It was with a very heavy heart that I posted my retirement video. That was an extremely difficult decision, and one about which I have some regrets, though I have come to accept that it was the right call. The tremendous outpouring of support from you kind folks out there, however, really blew me away and did a lot to help me through the heartache of giving up something that, despite its stresses, had been an important part of my life for over a decade. Thank you so much for your understanding and well wishes. My following here on the YouTubes, while modest in size, has consistently been as high quality as I've seen on any channel, and you really showed it in your response to that announcement. Again, thank you all so very much. Status-wise, there's not much to report on this end, but in some ways that's just as well. Loath as I was to do it, retiring from YouTube and Twitch did help me out enough that I have no doubt it was the right thing to do, but the battle with my brain problems does continue. I haven't been able to get back to gaming for myself yet, though I think I'm getting close to that point. The idea of resuming the show someday in some form is something I find both terrifying and compelling. But again, I haven't even picked up the controller again offline so far, so for now, we're just gonna take it one day at a time. More importantly, though, my family and I are safe and plague-free. We have each other, and our living situation remains reasonably stable, which is more than a lot of people can say right now, so I'm hanging in there, and I hope you are too. Now that we've gotten all that squared away, I'd like to share with you a bit of Christmas software that my family and I used to put on every year when I was a lad. The Night Before Christmas for the Apple II by Dr. Rick Coleman. This isn't exactly the version we had, as it is silent, whereas I distinctly remember the one from my childhood including snippets of Christmas music and some primitive sound effects. I think that version may have been part of a commercial release called A Christmas Sampler by Spinnaker Software, but I'm not certain of that, and I have had no success tracking down a copy of the Apple version. It may have been lost to time. That said, this revision is identical but for the lack of sound, same graphics and animations and everything, so it will certainly do in a pinch. Let's read along together, shall we? "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all! As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry! His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. But a wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night!" And with that timeless message, dear Interblops, I shall bid you a good night. Whatever you're celebrating this season, be it no more than another heartbeat and another breath, I hope it treats you kindly, and that the coming year will do the same. Happy holidays to you and yours, a safe and prosperous new year, and please do take care. Without further commentary, I now leave you with Dr. Coleman's lovely Apple Speaker renditions of several classic Christmas songs from Caroling 3. Until we meet again, this is Zun, signing off.